Hello, welcome to a roleplay event of Curse of Strahd. We have
been away for months,
but also we've done some of the baseline setup for the campaign just because I forgot to record a few things, and also no one wants to watch a level 1 to 3 adventure in a place called Death House and watching a cat girl get slammed into a wall with one punch.
One punch!
I mean, there was that one time.
Or watch a wizard get attacked by a broom. That happened.
I mean, yeah, like we're gonna have a terrifying fear of brooms and storage cupboards from this day on.
I mean,
yeah.
You didn't miss a good part though.
Yes, the party just talked to a man by the name of Ismark. He has basically requested them to be Barovia's heroes in killing the cursed vampire Strahd von Sarvich.
And he told us that we will not be paid.
Ismark or Bismarck? I want to know.
Ismark, Ismark.
Okay, thank you, because you said Bismarck a couple of times.
Alright, cool. Would anyone like to put his name into the list of NPC names?
No, it's not important.
Do you want me to put his name in?
If you want.
There. Trust me, you're gonna fucking want it.
And then we never saw him ever again.
So, the party's just deciding what they wish to do. By the way, everyone at home, you get the GM view screen, so no spoiling shit in the comments for these guys.
What even? We're not even live streaming this.
Oh no.
I've read the book.
Look, motherfuckers, you guys, I know people. You guys will fucking go into the comments to, I don't know, argue with the viewers, and then all of a sudden you'll be spoilt.
I also point out this is a slightly edited version of
Sorry.
Give you a few things thrown in thanks to the GM.
It will also be going over the Curse of Strahd game, and probably to level 20 for everyone at home. But don't worry about that for now. Either way, so what do you guys wish to do?
Honestly, actually, should we introduce ourselves?
Let's go to Richter.
You want to go to Richter?
I want to go to Richter.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, cool. So I'll just place your token over there.
Mr. Judge Richter.
So you walk through the streets of Barovia. It is a grey, overcast day, as it is
Every day.
every day. Yes. The wind is howling in the back.
And also you cast blindness and deafness.
Finally, we're all deaf now.
I did just say ignore that. I'm just making sure it works.
Yeah. No, it was just really funny.
It's a fine day in Barovia. The sun is shining. The moon's out. Ostium casts blindness and deafness.
So yeah, you walk up to this house. It's a rather large sort of mansion estate. About 3 it looks very similar to Death House actually. About 3 floors. Very nice sort of old Gothic architecture.
Lee, you okay? Do you want to take a minute?
Yeah, I'm fine. Old Gothic architecture. It's relatively nice. On the front of the place, there's actually a hanging sign that says Richter's General Goods. It seems he's another type of general goods store, along with the other one you went to yesterday.
Shit, we've gotten bad prices here.
You don't know? But yeah, you arrive at the door. The door is currently opened in sort of like that welcoming-ish way.
I'll head in.
I'll follow.
I'll go before Naban.
All right, very good. So yeah, you enter in the estate. You see, the main floor is a general store look with a set of stairs behind the open counter. So it's you walk in, there's a counter that goes across and then into an L shape, and then behind the counter there's a set of stairs with a shelf under the stairs, and then the rest of the store has just things lying about it. Behind it is a young-ish looking man. He looks like he's actually in his mid-30s, early 40s. Not young-ish, middle-aged. He's got black hair. He's wearing a blue sort of headscarf bandana thing that he's using to keep the medium-length hair out of his eyes. As he's tinkering with something like a crossbow of some kind on the front desk, he looks up and goes, hello there. Welcome to Richter's General Goods.
Hello.
Hi.
What are you looking for?
I'm more in the market for information.
Well, we sell that here as well. General goods.
Bestiary information.
I sell a couple bestiaries. Volo Von Camp. I have his new guide recently, Esmeralda bought that in. Volo's a guide to monsters.
How much?
25 gold.
Let's check real quick.
Mm.
Character sheet minimum. Bit short. Shit.
You want to try and haggle with him?
No, I'm too nice a person to haggle.
I just go, well, the Paladin's looking disappointed. I think we're also looking for a man by the name of Richter, a vampire hunter.
You're talking to him. That is what I do.
I go, excellent, I just realized I haven't actually planned. I'm probably going to the questions I was going to ask.
Esmeralda said this. He said we should come talk to you.
Oh, of course, Esmeralda said for you to come to me. Well, I am her mentor and brother.
Okay.
Richter Belmont. What did she say I was this time?
An inventor, actually.
Oh, great. She cuts out the relation altogether this time. How fun. Well, our actual mentor, a man by the name of... I need to look up something real quick. No, I need a name.
I need to look up all my closest friends.
Think. So,
Hey, man.
are you going
Imposter,
There it
shut up.
is, Richten. A man
Okay,
named Van
yeah.
Richten. He was our original mentor after our father passed away. Well, our father passed away due to extraneous... No matter. What do you wish to know?
Well, good step would be how to kill vampires. We were hired by somebody else who wasn't, wasn't your sister
He
here,
like- he
to
looks
go
like-
and kill Strahd.
Ismark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well. So, things that kill vampires, well, off the top of my
I was gonna say, I remember something about a light grenade.
he like pulls out 2 little of those glass balls you saw before. These things
Yeah, that looks like them.
don't work.
Oh.
Esmeralda, the ones she has, they are magic.
Ah.
Magic I can't recreate. I am have you ever heard this word, artificer?
Oh, yeah.
I'm-
Well, I mean, we have two, I'm a sorcerer and we have 2 wizards.
I'm a paladin.
Oh, and a paladin.
Well, much magic within your party. But either way, they were ancient technology from our
What's the ancient technology?
ancient technology.
What happened to inventors?
I don't know.
They all died.
Either way, it was from our clan, the Belmonts, but that was long ago and long before what happened. All I know is I can't recreate it. She has the last remaining 3 in existence, and she is not willing to give them up easy. The things I do are merely flashes of light. They may blind for a few seconds, even stun, but no more.
Okay.
the technical utility of such a thing?
They are useful, but not useful against vampires who...
Not going to
eyes-
harm.
Yes. Besides that, vampire weaknesses, there are a few. A stake to the heart will paralyze them for a time. Once removed, they will come back. Careful though, when there's removed, even if they are a skeleton, they will be back within a second. Fully formed. Weak, but fully formed. Sunlight, although not much use in Barovia. Running water, like acid to their skin. If you can...
So does that count as us pouring water, or does it have to be like a stream?
Any running water, pouring a bucket on him will count.
So we need a really big bucket.
If
Or
you-
been tested.
Either way, that is all I know of vampiric weaknesses. Oh, don't invite him in. Vampires need to be invited into a home.
Well, the
Ah.
property that we own here is actually every property here is stuff that he owns, so I don't think he has to.
He looks and goes, and that's how he gets around it.
Yeah.
He is the count of this place, and we merely rent. There's
Ah.
only 2 places in all of Barovia he does not own.
I mean, I think I own somewhere actually.
still his. That's not how it works.
Is it a deed? Because if it's a
Yeah.
deed, and he says, "May I see it?"
I hand it.
He looks at it and goes. He like
It's
points at this. It's like near the end of it. And he goes, "This little here, read," and it reads, ye who owns this mill, you are merely a serf of mine, a small slave in my grand scheme. You will pay taxes towards me and make things with this mill, but I will own it. It will be mine, like all in Barovia.
If
You don't own it. You merely
Damn.
rent. You merely work it, actually. You're even more fucked than half the people here.
Alright, time to burn this.
That's about as useful as it is, really.
I'll take it.
Oh, it's mine. It's my terrible curse.
But yeah, he just goes, besides that, there is not much. Anything else you came here for? Esmeralda's upstairs if you need to talk to her. She's currently bathing.
I would not.
So, should we wait for her to finish, or should we just go talk to her anyway?
Wait for it. to
Yeah,
finish.
but if you really want to do that, do that. I don't
We're
recommend.
all girls here, it's fine.
I just turn and look to the party. Wait for her to finish.
I didn't say anything.
She will be done in about 10 minutes. And he points to there's the front room, stairs going up, and then there's a door that leads to the back. Back there is my storage room / sitting area. May sit in there for her.
So what exactly do you sell here? Anything fun?
I sell the same things that the other general store sells. Not much more.
Stay in business.
I am mostly a tinkerer. He goes follow me and gets out from behind the thing and basically gestures for you, just Enya, to follow.
Okay.
Well, he puts outside and goes. He points over there, and you guys didn't notice on the way up because it's a bit behind the house. There's a full blacksmith's forge and a blacksmith's forge, and next to it there seems to be a outside tinkerer's workshop. He goes, "That's how I stay in business. I merely, actually 9 times out of 10, the things I sell is my general supplies. I buy from the other general store."
Would I be able to convince you to maybe train me how to use these at some point? Just useful skills that I've never really had the opportunity to pick up.
Possibly. It would take time, though. For now, I'm
Well,
working
yeah.
on a few things. And he goes back in, and Jenny and him come back in, and he just goes, "So, you may wait if you wish. I need to continue work on this crossbow. Repairs for Ismark, actually."
Repairs?
Yes.
Oh.
You guys mending on it?
Yeah.
Cool. He goes, "Excellent." He puts it away in a little pile of not crossbows but things. Pulls out a set of armor and goes, it doesn't work on this one. The individual little chains are broken. He goes, yes, this one will take time, mostly because I have to reforge the entire thing. It's not how mending works. And it's just in how mending works, and you know it.
Just repeat the cast mending on an individual chain.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, but he just goes, either way, go sit in the back. So yeah, you spend 10 minutes, and
Reading the book.
yeah, Esmeralda comes down. She's wearing a kind of just a more last you saw her, she was wearing leather armor and a very bright brown orangish outfit. Now she's wearing just a simple headband to tie back her great big curly hair, and a simple white worker's sort of farmer shirt and a pair of brown tight more leather pants than anything, and a pair of boots that go up to just below her knee. She comes down, comes into the back room and goes, "Oh, it is good to see you all again. I see you took my advice and came here.
Yes.
What do you need?"
Information on the vampires.
Yeah.
"Well, direction and ability to kill vampires. One of those things I can give currently."
More direction isn't a place to start with.
Well, I can read your fortunes to start with. That always helps a bit.
Oh, that's why we came here, wasn't it?
That's part of it.
I wouldn't mind go.
I will read your fortunes, and then after that, I'd recommend you go straight to the church. Donovich has not been good, and I haven't seen him the past 2 days. Yes. And awful howling comes from that church at night.
Howling?
Howling, yes.
Animal or...
I don't quite know. Either way, let us
that's reassuring.
let us do the reading. So,
Come on then.
You guys all in the, you're not? Good. Okay, I'm doing something real quick. High deck, common deck, and I'll drag you guys over. So, recall, and I'll just drag you over to his, right, real quick. So many maps.
Too many maps.
Maps for days.
Do we really need that many mats?
Fuck's sake.
There. Okay. So, she, she sits down. She basically does this on top of like just a regular desk. So yeah, let me just. No, it's just fortunes of Dreamloft, isn't it?
So far, remarkably less ornate than what I come to expect of most tarot readers, which I think is positive.
Don't worry, magic's only impressive when it's incredibly disappointing.
I'm just quickly looking. There it is. There's what I'm looking for. So, she goes into almost like a slight trance style thing, as she So she takes the first one and it's actually it sounds different, like it's a different person speaking, but it's the same words, which is the part that probably gets a lot of you real quick. Is like, wait, what? That's okay.
What?
Yeah, like it's the same words. She says, "This card tells of history."
Like verbatim the same words.
Verbatim the same words you got from Madame Vistani. It's unusual. Like it's not like there's also no way she could have known what she said to you. It's like when she puts her hands on the two decks, she says these words. This card tells you of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. And then, so that's the high deck. So she pulls out, places it down. The 3 of enchanters. And she moves on to the next one. This is the one difference though. She doesn't say what the thing that goes with the card afterwards this time. She moves on to the next one, which she places on the top and says, "This card tells of powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope." She places another card, the Charlatan, and then she moves on to the next one, saying, "This card of power and strength, it tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight." And then it's like the thief. She then takes a 4th card. "This card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness." And it pulls out the artifact. And then finally, "Your enemy is a creature of darkness, those whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him." So yeah, temper. And then she goes back to the first card and puts her hand over it. And
So can I just you sort of cut out for me?
She reads, "This card will tell of a powerful force for good and protection. A holy... No, fuck me. The enemy of your... is
No, not the whole thing, just that end part.
Yeah, I know. Your enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him."
Okay.
Yep, sorry. I was reading the wrong one because it was the first one I got up. So yeah, she hovers back over the first one and says, "I see a kneeling woman, a rose of beauty plucked too soon. The master of a marsh who knows of the master of the marsh knows of who I speak." So I put in notes, by the way, which cards you draw because that is quite important. So for number 1, it's been changed to Enchanter.
Wait, it's been changed.
Mm-hmm.
Are we having our fate read or changed?
Changed.
Very different.
Yep. Next up, she hovers over the card of the Charlatan. Trader, merchant, guild member, beggar, thief, tax collector, rogue, monk, missionary, healer, shepherd, druid, arcanist, charlatan.
You didn't read it out.
I was gonna hope you would say shepherd in your Rex voice.
Shepherd. I see a lonely mill. Look. I see a lonely mill on a precipice. Treasure lies within. So yeah, it's now the Charlatan. I can't pronounce words, guys. Leave me alone.
He tries.
I try very hard. So next up, she hovers over the third card of the thief. Thief is back up. What you seek lies at the crossroads of life and death among the buried dead. And that would be that one. Alright. So, next up, she hovers over the fourth card, the one at the bottom. So yeah, then this one reads. Just looking for this one's entrance. So yes, I see a child of Astani. You must hurry, for her fate hangs in the balance. Find her at the lake. Yep. So that's what she reads for the Strahd's enemy.
Did you meet someone really cool last time?
You don't remember. And finally, oh, fuck me. Ah, oh, fuck me. Fuck. I just went off it by accident because I do that way too often. I'm very clicky. I'm bad.
Stop.
I know.
Oof.
Oof indeed. Don't worry. I remember what it was, and I'll load back on the page. The artifact card, which... So yeah, she finally reads out to you. As my shit loads in, slowly but assuredly. There you go. He lurks in the darkness, where the morning light once shone, a sacred place. So yeah, she kind of like comes back into like focus, and then like goes, like looks down and like takes the cards back up and goes, well, that is your fortune.
Well, that was extremely unhelpful, but thanks.
It is the best I can give.
Does anyone else feel like we have less duration than we did before?
That wasn't.
I mean, I think we have to go to the mill.
It's something, I guess.
She also goes, that also wasn't necessarily my direction. That was merely a reading. So, I recommend, as the cards did say, sorry, try the mill.
Yes, we all must sneeze.
Yes, and she goes, and also I recommend once you leave here, and you guys have been here for about half an hour now, I recommend going to talk to Donovich, at least see what's up with his son. I was good friends with Dodo. He was nice, kind. Either way, if you have things to buy, you have things to buy. I must go out. I have a few errands to run in town. I must go visit Mary. She's not been feeling well. And like she like gets up and she like puts on a sort of like a longish overcoat that is quite tight around the waist and rides out on her heeled boots.
Yep, there's nothing that we could do with a professional vampire hunter, not at all. Anyway, let's go and try and hunt a vampire, guys.
And she hears this as you walk out, chuckles and goes, I can't do everything for you.
Right.
So yeah, do you wish to buy anything from the general store? It has access to everything in the both of the stores in this town, because you went to the other one last time. Have access to the entire adventurers adventurer gear, but both stores charge 10 times the price listed.
Is there literally anything that we could even want that they would ever have?
They have everything on the adventurers gear list.
There's nothing in there that we want.
Well, then, do you guys want to just head to the church?
Yeah.
Yep, let's go to the church.
Alright.
While we're doing that, I need to re-roll my project rolls. I was just remembered.
Oh yeah, you had a long rest. So let's re-roll them. I put his potence rolls, the 2 dice he gets. Also, Andrew, I put in the notes the 2 dice you get, so that's quite useful.
Cool. I will forget that immediately. I'll remember my numbers, but I'll forget that they're in the notes.
Yeah. Well.
11 and 20, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
You can basically Andrew, you have a free crit to give to anyone in the party. Do you want? By the way, do you want to me to put down Esmeralda's name or anything like that?
Yeah, just in case we forget, probably.
Oh, that's what Barovia, right? And I should get her name out of this. So yeah, Esmeralda. Do you want Richter's name in there as well?
Yeah, sure.
Richter. Can't remember. That's what Richter.
Is this just under notes?
Yep, I'm putting it in now.
Cool. Just so I know where it is. You know.
It's in notes. I've just put down their name, their name, if you know is it, and then like what they are. So like Ismark, leader of village Barovia, Esmeralda and Richter, vampire hunters. If anyone wishes to correct my spelling, go ahead, because I know it's wrong. Village of Barovia. So, E5. That's the Bushmaster's Mansion, which is down there. So, atop a slight rise against the roots of a pillar of stone that supports Castle Ravenloft stands a grey, scagging edifice of stone and wood. The church has obviously weathered an assault of evil for centuries on end and is worn and weary. Yeah, a bell tower rises towards the back and flickers a light shining through the hole in a shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load. This is as you're walking up. Do you guys approach the door?
Yes.
You haven't actually revealed the number to them.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So 5E. Cool. I'm just revealing the number of where this is. It's over there. So yes, the heavy wooden doors of the church are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire.
Well, that's rich, right?
So yeah, I'm just going to bring you to the church map.
Oh, my favorite.
Oh, my favorite. Nabon, Jasania, Aquila, Osdium, Soul, bad guy. He's the good guy of the series. So yeah, you guys are at the entrance to the door. Can you so yeah, is everything like set up properly for you?
Yeah.
I don't. Well, I can't. Okay, actually, I can't see myself. I can't see what's going on.
Bottom left.
I feel like I should like. I feel like I'm gonna have to start calling my character Soul, and let's see if they call if they're decided to call Rush Bean when we turn order.
Yeah. So we'll roll initiative. So just to let everyone know at home, I roll initiative when we're going into like these type of maps, just so like no one talks over each other, and so we all get a chance to do things. So everyone roll initiative.
Even though I accidentally clicked on the thing when switching to open up my character sheet.
Don't you love it when your computer takes a year to do anything simple?
Oh yeah, it's truly a fantastic experience, isn't it?
And then you get a rubbish roll anyways. God, I'm not going to waste it on initiative, but do you know how tempted I was to use my natural 20 portrait roll for that?
Yeah, I know.
Because I've been screwed over so much by initiative.
Look, it's an automatic crit on a weapon attack or a spell.
Yeah.
Is
That's why I'm not wasting it.
Is everyone?
I'm wasting it for. I'm saving it for when I need it.
So Alex, you rolled your initiative yet?
No, I had a problem because I accidentally clicked on my favorite favorites things.
Oh, I do that. All right, cool.
Okay,
So,
it's still Rush Beat.
oh, for fuck's sake! I think it's because the token's called that.
Okay.
Token.
I need to. I'll change the token for next time. So, yes. Jasenia, it's currently your turn. These heavy wooden doors are covered in
I fixed it.
claw marks. Nice.
Yeah, you need to change my token as well because it's still OS. It's
You can actually do it yourself. Just click your token.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, I just did. So my token's not called sus. Would you rather I call them soul? Actually, let's not be on this. Should I call them soul or sus? I think I can call them soul. It sounds nicer.
Cool.
Hold on, I think Roll20 is completely frozen for me.
Well, when you call him sus, all I'm gonna think of is a YouTube poop. Sus.
Oh, for crying out loud. My computer has completely frozen.
Hey, we can still hear you.
Well, we can still hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah. You can still hear me because I'm on my phone. For
Okay,
Discord.
cool. Well, I'll just describe the stuff for now, Andrew. Let me know when you're good and like you're all set back up, and I'll move your tokens.
Don't interrupt him though.
So, Jasenia, your turn.
I'll knock on the wooden doors and open them if I can.
All right, they're at the you knock. You don't get a response, but the doors themselves are open.
I did intend to just open them. I'm just letting anyone know inside that what's going on.
And you see in there a man standing on a stone dais. Nabon, you also see this. A rope around his neck, hanging from the rafters, looking at you as it seems like he's getting ready to hang himself. From beneath the floor, you hear a massive, "Father, let me out! I am starving!"
I look at Jasenia. Well, this is a situation we've walked in on.
I'll take my cane and I'll slam it on the ground. A dolorous bell can be heard, and I destroy the rope.
Rope explodes. There's a boom, and the man like stumbles down as he was basically getting ready to jump. As he goes, where? Oh, damn it! I was trying to kill myself. Can you not see that, you incessant fools?
Yes, that's the idea.
Why are you here? And he
Don't lend a hand.
Think of it as divine intervention.
There is no god in this place. Merely a devil. And this is what the man looks like. You all take this to probably Father Donovich.
Lee can say words.
I look at him. That's okay. Don't worry. Our plan's to kill Strahd and get everybody out of here.
You're as foolish as Ismark is. Come in.
Oh boy.
Ignore the screaming. So just for now, anyone who wishes to enter the place, he walks back to where the shrine for the chapel is. Anyone who wishes to place themselves in the place can just place themselves in it now. We'll because we're in a roleplay scene now.
Oh.
Yeah, just place yourself wherever you want. Andrew, I'll place you in there.
I think I'm okay. Don't move me.
Go in the broken pews where you belong.
Well, you're in the chapel for now. I just put you there because I didn't know you were on. So, Donovich, he puts his hands on it and looks down and goes, "So, what do you need?"
Well, we were told we should probably come investigate this place.
We were told to come and see you, make sure everything's okay. And from the sounds of it, it's not.
No, it is not. My son is a vampire. My bourgeois is dead. His imbecile son is currently ruling us. Well, he's not an imbecile. He tries. Lord, he tries. Ayo. So, what do you need? What information do you want? What items do you want? What is required?
I mean, any info you have on Strahd would be nice.
And he sits down and goes, "Well, I know a few things. Sit where there are seats left. I will talk, I guess, of Strahd."
I'll fix the pews while he's talking.
They're beyond. Some of them are fixable. The ones that are still intact. This one you can fix. The wood comes back in, but the other ones are just beyond repair. So yeah, he sits down and goes, "Well, for one, Strahd is a vampire. He lives in Ravenloft Castle. He has since my father's father's father, at least, maybe longer. He welcomes no one in his land, is home. It's named after his mother. He placed a curse on the land because of a sin long ago. I don't know what that sin was. All I know is that... I don't know. He just cursed us. Maybe a trick for a joke, or maybe a true sin on our part. All I know is we are cursed. He must sleep during the day, even though the sun does not hurt him. It is seemingly habit. Although at night he sends wolves and vermin to gnaw and destroy. He hates us as much as he hates himself, or all I can imagine. He can turn to a bat, come at you, control you, make you your own puppet. Water is like acid, I know that. That is common knowledge for anyone of the priesthood. Besides these basic things, I know very little. I know of sins of the town. Not sins, just information. Any you wish to know?
Sure.
Oh. I assume Ismark will have told you. It is not uncommon knowledge, but Irina Kolan, her true name, isn't the natural daughter of Kodlan Ivashnik, Ismark's father, the old Bismarck. Although Irina never knew, Colin found her at the edge of the Silver Woods. She was but a babe, a whelp, near the pillar stone of Ravenloft. She has no memory of her past. She merely thinks that she was born there. He adopted her very young, told her he was her daughter.
What?
What?
Told her he
You
was her
understand.
Told her
daughter.
she was her daughter, sorry.
She was her daughter. You're your own daughter.
You're your own grandfather, idiot! But yeah, no, like he says, obviously, the thing that makes sense. He also goes, also at night, the spirits of those like you who are outsiders rise from our graveyard and walk their way to Ravenloft.
Well, we can be so lucky.
The spirits are restless, as all are in this place.
So, should we get rid of them, or?
I think there is no getting rid of them.
Those kind of spirits, they're not real. Now, but like those sort of spirits aren't really like ghosts as much as they are just sort of like spectral impressions of like the person they once were going towards the place they most wanted to go to before dying.
Yeah, okay.
I quite like, you know, the juicy stuff.
Like the priest like looks at you and goes, I know not of that. I know merely they are spirits who are lost.
Don't touch them though. They tend to lash out. It's like waking someone up from a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're violent, very violent.
As you guys are saying this, a inhuman scream rises from beneath the floor, and the priest puts his hands in his head. It's like, son, please.
You mentioned he was
I
a vampire.
I put my hand on the priest to try and calm him down.
He angered Strahd and turned him into one of his own as a joke, a perverse one at that. I locked him down in the basement. I cannot kill my only son.
Is there anything we can do for him?
No. Besides, put him out of this misery. Like he has his hand in his head, and it's just like,
This may be a poor suggestion, but would feeding him help him at all?
no, never. The man he was when he was alive would hate. He would hate himself afterwards. He would kill himself afterwards.
Freely given, no death.
Yes. We know what vampires do when they feed. They eat not our blood. And like he just like looks at you all. I merely want him cured, but there is no cure for vampirism.
In theory, a paladin of exceptional power could do something to solve this. It's been documented in the histories, but I don't think that our current companion...
He like looks and goes, I am a cleric myself. It would take, I know what you are speaking of. Sonnets and the like, bards have told many a time, but not here. Not now, anyway. It is... He is too far gone. He has been like this for months. I just hid it till now. He only recently came back. He escaped the castle. I cannot bring my hand to slay him, but he needs to be put to rest so I can actually bury my son. He is dead. I just cannot bury him. And he looks at you. He's not saying anything, but he's very obviously pleading.
I'm going to
Please kill him.
I'm going to go pick up a piece of upon the broken fuse. One looks sharp and such.
Yeah, just add a stake to your inventory. I know what you're going for there.
I belong with. I start grabbing up sharp-looking pieces of wood.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's settled then.
Can I just go up to him and put a hand on his shoulder and just go like, I'll see what I can do. I'm versed in the dead.
He looks at you and goes, "You seem not a priest."
I'm not.
He looks at you and goes. He looks wary for a minute and goes, "I have met good ones and bad ones. No judgment. Torm teaches us not to judge those by appearance." And he just goes, "I must pray." And he actually just leaves the church. He actually and he takes he takes a sharp left this way. And you can see actually through the windows he's walking around back to seemingly go to the graveyards and pray. Your left, you see a trap door with a rope in it up here. It seems like this is the trap door he is under.
All right, everyone, let's get pieces of wood so we have spare stakes.
I was gonna say, should we check the other rooms first?
It's where he lives.
Probably. Well, it's worth checking. He's not here to complain, is he?
I mean, that was more just to make sure there wasn't anything else weird going on here.
I mean, he would have mentioned it.
No children.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I mean, he told us about the vampire son in the basement. I think he'd have told us if there was anything else weird going on.
I've also got a daughter who's a werewolf in the back room, and a wife who's
Ellis, you sure you want to stand right where the fucking...
Is this just the
vampire
cast
pop out?
of being human at this point?
Shut up.
Werewolf, a ghost, and a fucking vampire. That's a good show, by the way.
It is.
Just get him the
Back on
best way to
topic.
kill him.
So, in what order do you guys go in?
Right.
Me first.
Yeah, and then I'll go second.
I reckon Mendy, and then I go somewhere in the middle.
I'll go as soon as I can.
I think that I
Andrew,
like to write that too.
you're still above the in the top, but you can see Jasenia looking down.
Oh, you know, you could completely ignore the fact that I said Ethan and I should go in the middle.
Oh.
Because no one can jump us from behind that way. On the odd chance he gets behind us.
So I'll put you there.
Keeping in mind that wizards are squishy.
Yeah, we'll do this because that way it's all around. Because sorcerers have con resistance. Weird. So yeah, you guys see as you enter into the lower basement of this church. I'm just gonna go get the area. Chapel. Here it is. The church's undercroft has rough-hewn walls, a floor made of damp clay and earth, rotten wooden pillars straighten up the weight of the wooden ceiling. Candlelight from the chapel above slip through the cracks, allowing you to glimpse a gaunt shape in the far corner. So yeah.
You want to let me move up first, or?
Yeah, you can move. So...
Skip Jasania's turn.
Yeah, it's Jasania's turn. Do you want to give your turn over to Oshin so he can move?
I'll just buddy up with him.
Alright, cool.
In fact, no, why don't we all just buddy up with him?
Yeah, okay, so... Actually, we'll do it turn by turn, because there's a lot of ways this could go. Jasania, it's your turn currently. What are you doing?
I guess I'll wait.
Okay. Oshin, it is your turn.
I am going to go up to the goddamn vampire.
Alright, he's a distance away, so you'd have to, double move to get up to him.
Or I
He's,
can just...
muttering to himself, God, no, hunger. So hungry.
Let's see, I can get up to out here and call out to him.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, so I get up to here, and I call out to him.
As you call out to him, he, looks up and goes, Finally, Father sent me a meal. He's gonna now roll
I
initiative.
am not your meal. On your end.
He is frenzied. His eyes look like they're wide. His mouth has actually got like a little bit of spittle, like foam on him, as he just fuck me.
Yeah.
Pretty frenzied.
Oh, the timing of that was perfect.
Yeah, as like an inhuman growl comes from him, and he rolls initiative.
This is why we should have all gone down as a group.
Alright, so he got 23. It just I wasn't clicking his token. So, yep. So he's joining initiative late. So he doesn't get his turn this round. But so Aquila, you moved. You still have your action and your bonus action
Right.
as combat has started.
First things first.
I wonder if this will get me copyright claimed.
Who cares?
I don't make
Who
money.
cares?
off these.
I'm muted anyway. I'm going to put on Thunderous Smite.
Alright, cool. So your sword starts glowing with this like yellowish energy.
And there'll be me for my turn because I cannot actually. Yeah, I cannot be able to move up anymore because I've used my. Well, I used my movement up here.
Yeah.
So I'll just like wait for him.
Alright, so I'm just setting up like information stuff for myself here. So, Soul, it is your turn. This guy looks fucking very unhappy.
Alright, I'm going to move down all the stairs to here, and I'm going to do magical growth. My magical growth transformation. Is that like what kind of action is that, or is it not really action?
It won't
it's
be
just
an action
thematic?
because it's thematical. So like you do like a weird magical girl transformation.
And
You
Eldritch
want
Blast.
Alright, cool. So you, yeah, roll to attack.
Eldritch Blast.
Fuck me.
Jesus.
So yeah, you like. Did you roll it? Yeah, man.
Come on.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, you like blast him as a with this like. What does your Eldritch Blast look like, by the way?
I had like several thoughts. I actually, in the end, it's like it looks almost like a brief like burst of lightning.
Pretty sweet. Yeah. Just hits him in the face. Like he gets like hit back, and it's not even like the lightning that hurts. It's like the force of it going into him. Like you see his chest kind of go in a little bit. Is that your turn?
And you can't just like expand it slightly more. You think you can hear like a brief saying something, but yeah, it's my turn.
All right, cool. So yeah, Nabon, it is your turn.
I'm hopping down into the basement.
Alright,
You know.
so it'd be 5 feet to get into it. You'd have to move an additional couple feet. So
I know.
you get to here with 15 feet remaining. So yeah, you can go pick a few places.
A dark fiend is before you.
So yeah, what do you
Okay.
do?
Mouth dripping and spitting, thirsty for blood.
Yeah, I know. You're at 9. Alright, so you dug between. Hang on, I'm just gonna.
Right.
That was weird. So yeah,
Yeah.
So yeah, you hit both times. So you don't crit unfortunately because you haven't got your advantage, but you hit both. So roll damage for both.
No, there's another target.
It's fire damage, by the way.
Oh, right.
Cool. So minus 6 minus 12, and then minus 4, and then minus 15. As yeah, like this fire like engulfs him, and I need to check something of his. I think it is.
As far as I'm aware, vampires are weak to fire, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they are.
Yeah.
So yeah, it does damage to him, but no more than usual. It seems like he isn't weak to it. as like it
That's
burns
strange.
him, but like he doesn't like. What?
And I remind you that I still haven't actually had my turn.
Yeah, we're going up to your turn. Because you gave up your action for motion. But yeah, that's Nalbon's turn. Oz, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm still on the stairs. Would sort of dropping down to the left be a height that's dangerous to drop?
You'd be
at
taking
all?
2d6 because it's like about 20 foot.
Okay, I won't do that then.
Destroy your legs.
I will
Genuine
sort of
danger,
rush down the
doesn't
stairs, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll move here, and that's 25 feet of my 30. And... Not that one, but this one. There you go. Okay. And I'm going to cast Ray of Frost on him.
Cool.
Just to sort of, see if I can preemptively slow him down a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunately, as you he dodges to the side. Like, I think it's not even that he dodges. Like the fire, to put it out, he moves to the side and just blasts past him slightly. Any other actions you have this turn? Bonus action or like? Hello? Anyone there?
Hi.
Hello.
Oh,
Alright, I fixed it.
Okay. I know for a fact, I do know that Andrew has no other actions, so... fuck him. Doru, it is his turn, so he gets... So something happens with him, is the burned flesh, the slightly caved-in chest he has, the chest pops back out, and the burnt flesh kind of comes back in, as, to be normal-ish flesh.
Oh.
Yeah, just... As,
I know what this is.
yeah, as he looks at
I'm the closest snack there.
you are the closest, and he is hungry, and you're the only one he can reach. So he runs up to you with his claws out as he slashes at you with a 19.
Defender wins.
Okay, and he then... Yep, and he then clashes at you with another claw. Which is also
Defender wins
19,
again.
as he scrapes the hide of your armor as he's trying to
Hide
claw.
of your plate.
Yep. Justinian, it is your turn.
I want to roll Arcana for something.
Yeah, sure.
Could I cure a vampire of vampirism by infecting them with lycanthropy?
I mean, I thought you could according to Skyrim, but otherwise no, as far as I was aware.
Because they're both magical curses.
So, because there's no rules for this in D&D, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, no rules for this in D&D. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set you a DC check. I'm going to say DC... This is weird, kind of weird and obscure knowledge that Justinian could have. If you get a 20 or higher, yes, you can do that. That is a possible thing. If it is less than 20, no, you've read in places you're not sure, and you've read a lot of opposite stuff to that. Does that sound fair? I think everyone fair with that?
Yeah.
So let's roll.
Well, sure. I was gonna say something
Andrew
silly.
back yet? No. Okay.
He doesn't know 4G and 3G exists, right?
Alright. So, oh no, that's on his phone. All right.
Yeah, he's on his phone.
I know. That's what I know. So let's roll.
Oh, God.
At this point, if you had inspiration, you can use it.
Why not just replace the roll with the 20 that Andrew so kindly that our other mates so
being
kindly rolled
perfectly
earlier?
honest, Is saving this guy actually going to do anything for us?
I mean, they'll get the priest out of depression.
So, do you want... You should have inspiration, you never used it. Also, you get inspiration for doing the death touch, you never marked it down. Weird.
Also, I get inspiration for having a good idea.
Yeah, it's also inspiration.
So yeah, I do spend this inspiration so I can cure AIDS. I can cure vampire AIDS.
Yeah, so...
I just give them autism.
You've heard a few things. There's no way to cure full-blown vampirism, as far as you know. But...
This guy has never fed.
Guy's never fed, and you're not entirely sure he's a full vampire because he has fucked up claws that aren't vampire claws, and he's also... His eyes aren't the right color. They're like milky white. They're not the like normal color a vampire eyes are. And he looks way more deformed than a usual vampire does. His arms are too gangly. His like feet are growing into like less feet and more claws. You actually think he might be a vampire spawn.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift into my hybrid form of lycanthrope, Raven. I'm going to rush B really, really fucking hard at him, and I want my shadow to pin him down to possibly give me advantage on this.
You have advantage because he's flanking.
You get the idea. I want to make this as easy as I can for myself. You know, make my shadow like really pin him down or something.
Yeah, shadow him.
And I want to attempt to bite him. Give him a little nip. Very good.
So yeah, you like so
no,
yeah.
That's scorching ray. Don't play
what everyone. So actually, what everyone sees is Justania goes from like a normal human to a she grows like her hair black, usually jet black hair turns into like feathers that grow into like a pair of like winged hands that like like kind of like full on like hand wings, and then like she grows like a small sort of like beak like thing. It's not like a beak, but her teeth get like sharp and like her mouth kind of starts going into that shape as she bites this guy on the neck. You hit.
Don't you fucking dare. Make that fucking DC my fucking spell save, you shit.
Why is it 10? Yeah, we'll go with, everyone okay with that being spell save DC for Justania?
Yeah.
Because that's
Technically magic, isn't it?
It
yeah,
is
it's a
magic.
curse.
So I don't know why it isn't. So that's 17 for you, right?
Yes.
Fuck me, you guys have high stats.
Good.
As a suggestion, that's
I cured vampire AIDS, guys. I gave him autism.
So yeah, like bite into him, and he really like hardcore like curls in on himself as like his you actually see this all before him. His claws go away into like normal hands. His skin gets like a human color again. The milkiness of his eyes goes away. His teeth revert back to normal, and like the weird clawed feet type thing you have go back to being normal-ish.
Can I transfer health points from myself to someone else?
No, you can't.
Shit. That's the next power, isn't it?
Yes. So yeah.
Alright. The entire time this is happening, I'm going to imagine it's incredibly painful, and I will shift back, and I'll just say, hush, hush, it'll be over soon, Don't
so yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I did know. So yeah, he like shivers and like kind of like claws into you, and then just like he actually just passes out after all of it. Like just he's asleep. Yeah. We'll spend that. So yeah, that happened.
well, that happened.
Right. So we cured him.
I guess.
Sort of.
Should we take our show to his dad and go, look, we fixed it?
Let me just do something pretty cool. Can I just run upstairs, go and look out the back and shout out to the priest? We cured him.
We saved your son!
So yeah, you run up, you run through the hallways, and you see the priest. And he's just praying.
We cured AIDS by giving him autism, guys.
He's like just praying at kind of like the first shrine. And he looks up like, what? He like hikes up his robes and like runs towards you, kind of like that fat guy jog.
Dad run.
As he runs down to the place with you and like comes in.
And I'm just cradling.
Yeah,
his
like
son.
he comes down and goes, what do you mean you cured him? There is no cure for vampirism.
Well.
I think you cured AIDS with autism.
Whatever that means.
Are you familiar with the practice of infecting someone with a less virulent disease to essentially counteract a more virulent disease?
He looks and goes, well, sort of. As a priest, I know of diseases. making something that fights another thing, it's less harmful to you. Yes. What did you give him? Did you curse him?
What would be the best way to show him this?
You don't know.
Just sort of like turn my hand feathered, I guess.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like,
That
elongate
might
the
creep
claws.
him the fuck out.
He like as you do that, he like looks at you and goes, "Praise be, they sent one of you. I requested 1 week ago. Thank you, thank you. I didn't know this could cure him. I would have sent far sooner.
This was honestly.
You are one of them, right?
I mean,
One of what?
I believe
The
so.
Court of Ravens.
I'm not one of those. No, I've never heard of that.
But you are aware, Raven.
Yes.
Praise be. They are some of the only people willing to stand up to Strahd anymore. They are a clan cursed years ago by a powerful lycanthropy turns them into ravens. But they are forces of good in Barovia, at the least. I don't know if they're out. They must be outside. You're from the outside. I thank you. You genuinely have my thanks. If you're wondering where your people's court lies, it is to the north. I don't know where exactly. I merely know that you send a messenger.
Well, that, in all, ended far better than I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. But yeah. So yeah, like he just goes, I don't know much else, merely that I was sent a messenger to return my message. Thank you. And he picks up his son. He actually got quite a bit of strength in him for like an older man. He like picks him up and says, I will take him to his room and tend to his wounds.
If you need anything, just ask.
I should be saying that to you. And like he goes back up. Actually, one ask. Ask Richter to make some more pews. Ones that aren't going to be packed apart. I'm not sure how Bear Raven lycanthropy works. Werewolf.
Okay. I've been known to not really do much, honestly.
Oh.
I collect shiny things.
He like looks. He thinks I'll keep the coin collection away from him. And he takes his son.
That
He
one.
heads upstairs.
He'll find it.
Yeah.
Wish you luck.
Anyone who doesn't have inspiration, take it for that whole thing.
Damn it, I know you're doing inspiration, and I'm just getting more inspiration.
More inspiration.
All right. So throughout all this, I don't think I've got enough because like that, I can't imagine that would have been easy. That should have taken a lot out of me.
Yeah, definitely. It was just like, I'd definitely say like you're probably tired.
Aquila, would you mind helping me up?
I'd say
Sure.
make a contact. Actually, I need to check.
Contact.
I need to check something, by the way, guys, just real quick.
Chance of death. Evil enchantress. Evil chances.
Yeah. You. What are you doing a strength check for, Naban?
I was just pressing the wrong button.
Oh, fair.
What are you?
Yeah, man. Critical fail.
He's not looking.
Issue. Hey, get the max on the random rolls. Probability states you should roll equal number of critical failures across all your rolls. Therefore, the rolls don't matter.
In theory, if I roll infinite random rolls, I should get good luck at some point.
Hey guys, could I make a request?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never actually met anyone else with, well, this, so would you mind if
So
we
you
went
want
north?
to see them?
I mean, they sound like allies to me, so yeah.
Any ally will be good here.
Let's try and solve a few more things in the town before we head north.
I mean, hear me out, we could always use more friends.
Yeah. Actually, as you guys head upstairs, there's a note and a scrolled up, quite large piece of paper on the desk. As you're like heading upstairs.
It's a wish spell.
It's a picture of fortuitous forward. It gives you try in these. It gives you hope in these trying times. But no, do you guys pick it up?
Sure.
I'll do it.
All right, cool. As you pick it up, the note reads, I forgot to mention this as I was leaving, but thank you again, and here's probably the most valuable possession I own, a fully detailed map of Barovia. And as you open it up, yeah, he wasn't, that note is telling the truth. This is a very detailed map of Barovia.
Fucking sweet.
I look at everybody else. God damn, he writes quick.
Yeah.
Like, it's a long ass letter.
And there's a couple of locations marked on it. Yeah. So one of them, he's written next to it, and it's like got a little thing next to it. And he says,
Yeah, but you take anyone to the lead.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking. I'm doing this for myself. So land of Barovia, areas of Barovia. Here it is. So yeah. I'm just looking for something for you guys real quick. It's the thing that it's marking to is and it literally says your mill. He also points out where Castle Ravenloft is, and like it's a big castle on the map. It's not incredibly hard to notice.
I think the last place in Barovia itself that we're meant to go to is Maria? Mary? I don't know. I don't remember.
A woman by the name of Mary.
Okay, yeah. So we go see Mary, then we go north to go find my cool Raven people. We go to
Potential
the hood.
allies.
Yeah, we go to the hood, and now I just remembered that one joke from Scary Movie 3. It's just like that bus that just says its destination is the hood.
But yeah, so yeah, like I'll pull you over to the map. So it has where the Bone Grinder's written on it and where Castle Ravenloft is. But besides that, it's basically a blank map.
Could you show me what they can see?
I can't. I'd have to rejoin the game as a player. So on the map,
Can you not just click something?
I think I can go into here.
Never.
I can see Nyaban on the map. That's cool.
It's because you guys are in Barovia. So the K is Castle Ravenloft, and the O is where where the old Bone Grinder is. Also, I will reveal the areas in which you came through with B, A, and C because you've already been there, which is the gates of Barovia, the exit area you came in, and then that weird woods full of wolves.
Barovia's big.
Lord. So yeah, do you guys see this map, or have I pulled you over correctly?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
So yeah, K and O is Castle Ravenloft and the old Bone Grinder.
All right. Well, let's go see Mary, I guess.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Was that the right thing to do?
I mean, it's better than killing him.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's just
If you can legitimately argue that killing him was better, sure, go ahead and try.
It's just,
You found lonely and you did it.
He's right. No, she's right.
Gotta Quill, at least get my gender right.
Did you just assume his gender?
die.
As you walk through the streets, a moaning sob floats through the still gray streets, coloring your thoughts with
Weird.
sadness. The sound flows from a dark two-story townhouse.
You know, I really hope that I can cure her depression by giving her lycanthropy too.
I don't think that's how that works.
So yeah,
I hope not.
yeah, the house is about 40 square feet. It seems to be like boarded up, like the windows and stuff. The front door seems to be open though.
Yeah, you're in.
In the middle of the room, there's a woman sitting, clutching a doll.
Hello?
Hello?
I kind of walk over to her and crouch down beside her. Just kind of, I get level with her. It's like, you alright?
I'm just waiting for my daughter to come back. She ran
Daughter?
away.
Where'd she run to?
She like looks up, and you all know the direction she's looking. It's in the direction of Castle Ravenloft. She never came back.
How long ago?
A week.
You know what? We're gonna head there anyway, so if we can get her back, we'll bring her with us.
Thank you. And she's like just clutching this very small, like malformed doll in her hands. She's wearing a sackcloth dress.
Does it look like a voodoo doll?
No, it looks like a very, very cheap doll.
Okay.
She's just like, she's just kind of staying in the middle of the room. Like, nothing's like destroyed, it's just that she's just sitting in the middle.
Okay.
Her name
Right.
is
Gotta look at her.
Gertruda.
Well, you should probably close the door. It'll get cold.
Probably. going to go to bed. I need to sleep. And like she just kind of gets up and goes upstairs, like just leaving you in the house.
Anything we can get?
I should go like I cast precipitation on her and clean the doll.
The doll looks a lot cleaner, and she like looks down and smiles a bit. Like she doesn't, you don't know why, she smiles. And like she kind of ignores everybody as she walks upstairs.
Well, we should probably help her out by closing the door.
Yeah.
We'll have to get her daughter back at some point soon. Hopefully.
Okay.
Just, are you going to make her daughter a were-raven as well?
Ideally not.
What, you want to be special?
No, I don't want to give people this. It's not exactly a great thing. Weird. It's not something you just do. You don't just give people, like, lycanthropy. It's not like a handshake.
I mean, there's a market for it. There's a market for everything, Jasenia.
I'm not selling lycanthropy.
Are you a capitalist cat or some shit?
Bard, Aquila thinks back to the amount of religions that are werewolf hunters. Probably would end quite badly.
Yeah, that would end quite badly.
Hey, Aquila, as a man of God, what do you think of, like, what I did exactly?
You replaced a greater evil with a lesser evil, so that is fine in my book.
That's about how I see it.
Yes, Vengeance Paladin.
That's about how I see it too. Anyway, I guess should we go to the thing? To the north?
Mill?
Yep.
Not the mill, no.
Mill's next.
Not the Raven people, damn it!
You don't actually
Well,
know where the Raven people are, you just know...
North!
North.
Go north!
There's a lot of north in Barovia.
Look,
if you check the map, there's a lot of fucking north.
Look, as a northerner myself, I know that north. I know north.
So, we'll put you on the main
You know
map,
the
guys.
north.
Just keep going north.
So, you guys, check your map, you check where the bone grinder was pointed out for you to be, and it looks like a decent journey, like a decent few days travel.
Motherfucker, I know we can't do that.
What?
I know we can't do that.
So yeah, pardon me.
I look at everyone and say we should probably get some supplies or something, shouldn't we? And maybe actually we should probably just start off tomorrow.
I would actually like to know where those Raven people are.
Well, we don't, so we'll find it out later.
Alright.
When we actually get food for the road.
Or some leads on where the ravens are, we'll go find them. But right now, a lot of aimless wandering in a strange place will probably get us killed.
Yeah.
Fine, fair.
Cool. So, do you guys basically take today to prepare and buy stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you want to buy?
Well, I think personally, I'm going to suggest we get at least 3 weeks of supplies.
Yeah.
Alright, how much supplies do you want to buy?
At least 3 weeks. We should get at least 3 weeks for everyone.
How many days is it?
I was gonna say, wait, don't we have somebody that can just do create food and water?
I cannot do it yet.
None in this party yet. Soon.
Or...
You good? So yeah, so you want to get 3 weeks of supplies.
Hopefully that should last us quite a while. Hopefully that should, in theory, in the future, it will last us actually longer than 3 weeks because we won't need 3 weeks of supplies.
Yeah. So currently, how many rations have you got? I'm going to put this in your notes as well. Just in total, how many days of rations you have?
No, there's I want to just increase our, make sure we have by 3 weeks.
Well, you have a current. Oh, so you want to buy 3 weeks plus however much you have. So how many days
Yes.
are in 3 weeks?
21.
That's 21 days, so times 6 people in the party, yes? I have them.
No, 5. 1, 2, 3. No, 6. 6 people in the party, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will find. So 21 times 6, that's 126 rations, yes.
You know, this must be pretty bad for the viewers. They probably have no idea what most of us are.
Let's just round it up to 130 for neatness.
I don't think you can afford that.
How much is that going to cost?
10 gold per ration.
Wait, what?
So
You fucking what?
Everything in Barovia, in this village anyway, you notice pretty quickly, is about jacked up by about 10 times to what it should be.
Okay.
It's easy to forage, fuck it.
So, alright, I guess we're gonna do some extortion or foraging.
Foraging, I'd say.
Alright, I'm gonna quickly look up how much rations you all have together, and I'll put a total in.
I have 10.
So that's 10.
I think all of us have 10.
So that'd be 60 rations. So you all have about 10 days of rations.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and like you guys, like yeah, basically everything you can buy is going to be about 10 times the cost. And by the way, just for the viewers at home, at the end of this session, I'll get everyone to tell you what their character is and who they are.
Oh, God. Look at everyone. Alright, yeah, this place is a ripoff. I keep forgetting that.
All this place is a shithole.
I mean, regarding this map, there's some other villages. Should we try there?
Yeah, as far as you can tell, there seems to be a bigger town to the north. Across
Everything's north.
Old Slavic Road.
There's a town there. Got another one. So there's some settlements there. That's a bit far. What else we got?
There's the really big one up here that I'll just draw for you.
Oh yeah, there it is. I can see it.
There you
Oh,
go.
there's here as well.
Right, how far distance is one tile? Here you go. One tile is 14 mile. Let's see if you actually remember to. Could you actually? You should be able to like set the tile as 0.25 mile.
That's honestly not that bad.
Oh yeah, but this isn't like this isn't like fucking Tomb of Annihilation where like every tile's a day's travel. You can get like about 3 tiles in a day here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Lee, just go set it so the scale is every tile is 0.25 miles.
Okay.
You might also like set it so
that
like,
is what the scale is, guys.
Huh?
That is what the scale is.
Oh, I see. They're not mileage.
It just says M. Okay.
Anyway. Away.
So yeah, you guys want to start traveling out of Barovia the next day? So everyone give yourself full health, full spell slots, all that stuff again.
Well, yeah, I'm just breaking sure. I think I've circled all the other towns that are there.
Oh, like, is there anything that, like, I could provide to the group in terms of travel with the fact that I can fly? And scout ahead?
I refuse to be carried by a bird.
Not that.
It's not that.
I'm not that strong anyway.
I mean, you could make it so we don't get ambushed. That would be nice.
I would say the way that would work is...
Oh, I can find us the best ways to travel.
Yeah, I would say you could scout the road ahead out, which means I would make it harder for you guys to get random encounters. Instead of an 18 plus, it would be 19 plus is what you need to get on a D20.
That's actually pretty
So I
good.
speed up the travel instead, because like, I'm happy with random encounters.
There's no real way to speed up the travel.
Alright.
You can't really speed it
It's
up by
literally-
scouting. You could, like, if
Best
you were
we-
traveling on your own, I would say you could cover like 6 tiles a day easy.
6 tiles a day. I'm pretty sure you're pretty sure that if your average speed is 5 miles, it's 3 miles an hour. Okay, so that's small. That's only 6 miles a day. I'm pretty sure we can travel if we travel for say 4 hours a day. That's a good chunk of distance.
Alex makes a convincing argument.
True. It, like, okay, this is the biggest problem with Barovia. It doesn't tell me how my players are supposed to go through Barovia. Like,
I think we just stop when you think it's appropriate.
probably.
Because, like, arguably
Okay.
speaking, the walk to the town over there, which is about 8 miles, technically speaking. Obviously, it's a bit more because we have to take a slightly roundabout route, but, like... Hold on, let me...
Okay, each tile is half an hour. Okay, guys, I
say.
just read it. Each tile is half an hour of travel.
You fucking
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Each tile is half an hour of travel. If you guys travel for 4 hours, you go many tiles.
Yeah, fair.
So we're going 8 tiles for...
Let us go.
Yeah, if I roughly follow the road, that's 50 tiles.
So
The
you're
big
going
town.
to. So you're going to Wallachia or the old bone grinder?
We're gonna go to
I
that
say-
town, the first town we circled first, just to check if the rations there are cheaper.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, definitely definitely go to the place that doesn't currently have all the angry hags in the world.
So 1, 2. So every half an hour, so every tile, because the way random encounters work is for every half an hour of travel.
So every tile.
So every tile you roll to determine.
Well, that could get really annoying.
Unless you've had 2 encounters in the last 12 hours, then you don't roll. I'll just a little behind the scenes look for you guys to figure out how.
Alright,
this
yeah.
works.
So like we go to. you
And
give
I would
us
say
the-
you need to get past this bridge before they start mattering. So.
Yeah, because like it's like there's zombies everywhere.
So
From the bridge.
move yourself forward 1 tile, everyone, and because then I'll roll. 20. So no, you're walking around as you just like get past the bridge. Nothing seems to matter. Move forward one more tile, and so you don't really run into any encounters while you're traveling up to the village. So just place yourself there.
Okay.
Actually, place yourself here first because this is a description.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah. Just to go, because there's some areas that are like actually descriptions.
This place is bad. Looks bad.
So, that's Slavic Woods. There it is. You arrive at a crossroads, a old wooden gallows. No.
Ah, yes. Roll 1d1.
Okay, so an old wooden gallows creaks in a chill that blows down from a high ground. A frayed length of rope dances from its beam. A well-worn road split here. A signpost opposite points off in 3 directions. Barovia village to the east, Tears Pool to the northwest, Ravenloft / Wallachia to the southwest. Oh wait, what? So that's northwest. Ravenloft. So up is south. I'm just going to ignore this and we're just going to look because that's apparently the.
Yeah, the compass is apparently the wrong way around on the map then.
It's fucking stupid. Either way, the northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees, while the southwest fork clings to an upward slope across the gallows. A low wall, crumbling in places, partially echoes a small plot of graves shrouded in fog.
Well then.
But yeah, I need to check something real quick, which is a little bit of an indicator of what I'm checking.
Not really.
Lee, I have a question. Are you checking free real estate?
Yeah. Always.
Once Strahd's dead, everything's free real estate, guys.
I mean, technically correct.
Technically.
The best kind of correct.
Oh, so yeah, you guys, a thing rings in your head. The reading you got earlier, the voice of Esmeralda and Madame of Esmeralda rings in your head. You remember saying, "What you seek lies at the crossroads of life and death, buried among the dead."
Hey guys, there's prophecy. There's probably prophecy stuff buried here.
Right, do you want to start digging?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
I'll actually help her. I do actually have some tools digging with.
I think someone does. I know someone has tools.
If I don't have a fucking shovel, I'm gonna shit my pants.
You're a
right
grave
now.
digger. You have a shovel no matter what.
How dare you?
Hey.
I love my shovel.
All right, so Jasenia at the very least has got a shovel. Has anyone else got a shovel?
No.
I don't.
Yes, actually, I do.
All right, Nalbon, you give your shovel to Aquila, who is much stronger than you.
Aquila, what's your strength?
I have 19 in my strength.
Give us the shovel.
Yeah.
On a scale from 1 to 20,
I've got 8 strength. Does anyone else want to take this?
I got one day strength, but what's Nyaban's strength? I recall Nyaban has
15.
Fuck off and take this fucking thing right now.
So
I say market that you said, yeah, like why did you say so? At this prompt, and Quill just takes the shovel off her.
So, is everyone else helping, like, even though they don't have a shovel?
Yeah, and I go to note self to get a shovel at some point because if we're going to start, exactly, we've already need a shovel, therefore we're going to need shovels again.
Do you help even though you don't have a shovel?
I mean, I can like blast away the dirt.
Okay, so you help. Andrew character will help, and so would Code. So that's 40 for the 2, 50, 60, 70, 80. All right.
Right, what?
All right. So as you guys are digging it up, I'm gonna roll a random dice to determine who finds it.
I'm gonna.
All right, Bard. Oh, sorry. Go on, Alex. I was just getting.
I'm going to roll first sing it to sing all of this as we go. Okay, I think you're very bad at this apparently.
You were very bad at this. Aquila, as you are like digging, so I need to remember which one it is that's actually this one. It was the charlatan, wasn't it? Thief. Okay, so that's number 3. So what's number 3?
Oh,
so as you are digging, you
sake.
see a grave, and you like you're digging up graves, and you know it's bad, but you're also like thinking like maybe.
You're filled with determination, regardless.
You find a grave of a man named. Sergei von Sarovich.
Wait a minute.
That sounds
Shallow
familiar.
grave. It's a shallow grave, a hand actually, like, sticking out of it. You recognize the name?
Oh. How do I recognize the name?
Well, Strahd told you his last name.
Strahd von Sarovich.
Alrighty, I suppose I dig up the grave.
As you dig up the grave, find a blade in it. Well, no blade, you find a hilt. No blade at all. The hilt is rather ornate looking. It has a pommel with a hook for carrying, sort of like a ringed hole for looping rope around, or maybe even looping to your belt. A leather-bound hilt that tapers at the bottom, that goes up into an ornate blade that has a blue jewel placed upon it. An ornate handguard, sorry.
Right, I pick it up.
The hilt is also made of platinum, same with the guard.
Righty. So I pick it up.
As you pick it up, you feel anger, boiling hatred for Strahd coming from this blade.
Very good.
Ooh.
All right, you.
Well, I'm actually kind of curious what the fucking blade it is.
Sania has identified.
Yesenia, I just kind of like pulled it out in the palm of my hand. Can you identify this?
Okay, give me about 11 minutes.
Cool. So 11 minutes pass. She hovers over the blade, and Jasenia, you get these images. They're like emotion more than image, but like they tell a story to you. This is known as the Sun Sword, a blade once possessed by Sergei von Sarovich. In its original form, it was glorious, powerful, a thin crystal blade used for the greatest things. But then Strahd betrayed Sergei, a great paladin, who was willing to defeat his evil brother. But Strahd, after the death of his brother, hired a wizard named Kazan to destroy the blade. The first part of the process required the blade and hilt to be separated. It remembers anger, hatred, pain as it was pulled apart. While the wizard busies himself destroying the blade, it remembers being taken by somebody, an apprentice of some kind. The blade just remembers the apprentice being destroyed, fear, hatred. The hilt has been here for a long time, hiding from the vampire. The hilt knows it feels remorse that it can never be reunited with its blade, but it is angry and it wants revenge. Badly.
Aquila,
Yeah.
you and this sword belong together.
I take the sword and I.
You guys want to take a short rest?
Oh yeah, actually, you would probably note my use of the word sword instead of like hilt.
Wait, it can still function?
You know how these work.
Spend some time with it. It should become, honestly, in your hands it'll come to life.
Righty.
It's asleep right now. Don't worry about that.
So yeah, you guys yeah. So you find this blade after about an hour of digging, more or less. So you know it's a bit later in the day. You guys left around what would be about 12 a.m. So it's currently like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock at night. It'd be another 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we should probably rest if it's getting late.
Yeah, I'll attune to the blade. Actually, I need to get it in my inventory.
So Oshin, I'm going to give you the blade is the Sun Sword. You actually get the same backstory as it imprints on you as you go to it. It's a sentient weapon. You instantly recognize that it is chaotic good of an alignment, aka you recognize it is good, but has a bit of a mean streak to it. Mechanically, it is a Sun Blade. So just pull a Sun Blade into your inventory and then rename it to the Sun Sword.
Fair. Sunblade. Drag this in.
You are so overpowered now.
That's because he's the one that's got the magical items.
Let's see.
He's got a cloak of protection too.
Yeah.
Maybe if we hadn't given him the magical items, he'd probably be less powerful. But I don't think that matters.
Messed up with them.
Listen. Frontline fighter, you want to survive, you keep me up.
I'm your frontline fighter and your healer. I can extort you in every way.
So yeah, you get all that stuff set in, Oshin?
Yeah, it's in.
I'm the white mage after a good long hard day of working out.
Oh, correct. I just want to make sure it is all properly set up. Magic to crit range.
I mean, I can also do frontline, but not quite as well.
Alright, there's another ability that it didn't quite put in. Actually, no, you don't need that ability in. Also, now, whenever... So yeah, like, as you attune to it, you hold it in your hand, just kind of like that scene from Star Wars. It, like, as like a shearing blade of pure sunlight comes out of it.
That's right.
Yeah, it radiates 15 feet of bright light and an additional 15 feet of dim light.
Well, at the very least, you're gonna fucking blind Strahd.
Oh, I think I can do more than just a blind shot of this.
Well, I mean, yeah, but if you could stop blinding me, I'd really appreciate it.
I just put it closer to your face.
You're a dick.
Is it hot? Is it
No.
hot being close to it?
It doesn't actually give off any heat, which is the interesting part.
Ah.
That's the disturbing part.
Yeah, it's kind of it's the disturbing part. There's no heat coming from this.
Yeah, I'd expected something that brings the sun to be extremely hot.
Also, Aquila, you better go to bed at the right time or I'm gonna take it off you.
I am. I put the hilt away safely in my inventory, probably underneath my armor, close to me.
It's the blade seems to only actually come out when you will it.
When you're excited.
So, do you guys head up to the camp that you guys were heading towards?
No, we live here now.
Fair. So that's
Wait, what?
one.
Don't live here now? I was about to go to the toilet, but...
Well, don't live in the toilet.
Well, we can take a quick break here.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought we were like, are we going to, like... You guys say if you're going to, like, after we're going to do... Okay, yeah, we've done a short rest. Are we going to, like, continue through the evening and night, or... You guys can decide that while we go to the toilet.
Okay, yeah, we'll decide. So yeah, what do you want to do? Like, you guys have took like a short half an hour rest. You could either take a long rest or just push on through the night, as Alex said.
There's really no point in taking a long rest, really.
Yeah, a nice short rest along the way to at least keep us going.
We have a nice 15-minute breather while you stare at this nice thing. And I tell you to put it down and not to play with it all night instead of going to bed.
I put it underneath my armor.
Like at some point, like I'm just gonna wake up in the middle of the night and you're just like playing like lightsabers with the thing.
Literally.
What the fuck? What's a lightsaber?
That thing. So yeah, you guys want to just like head on through the night.
Yeah.
You good with that, Alice?
Yeah.
All right. So you don't. No. Yeah. So yeah, just keep moving.
Okay, let's be back. What's the decision?
We're gonna keep moving on for the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, just keep moving the. Can you move that token, Alice?
Yes.
All right, cool. So yeah, just move that token up to there because you get there uneventfully. No, nothing happens. Although, actually, one thing does happen. But as you're just about to leave, you hear a creaking noise behind you coming from the gallows, where there was nothing before. Now hangs a lifeless gray body. The breeze turns the hanging figure slowly so that it can fix your dead eyes. Nabon, you see yourself hanging from the gallows. Everyone else,
It's there.
you just see a random Barovian.
So, anybody else see that body?
Yeah, it's a Barovian.
Wait, what?
What about it?
It looks like me to me. Anybody else?
I try to squint it to see if I can see the resemblance between the body and Shubel.
Not Shubel.
Damn it.
That's the wrong campaign. Fuck's sake, Alex.
Naban.
What?
Or Nyaban.
I look at it. Well, that's fucking creepy.
It
Let me just
continues
stop.
it continues to hang there.
I can't. Before we go, I'm going to walk up and push it.
As you touch it, it melts just into a pile of slurry falling to the ground.
What a terrible place.
Ew.
It's a large, black, viscous pile of slurry.
It's an ooze. Kill it.
I'm not going to touch that.
Anyway, let's just go to the Russian people.
Cool. As you turn around,
I'm just gonna hold on. I'm just gonna look at it as I'm walking back for a bit.
it's too bad because unfortunately, as Saul decides to walk away from this big black viscous pile of slurry, it jumps up and tries to surround him.
Oh boy.
Her.
Actually, again, also.
So yeah, I'm just gonna make the road for you guys.
I wasn't expecting it to actually be a ooze.
So
You guessed it, and you were right.
So the forest is this part over here.
No, it's not. It's a scribble.
So this is the
I
forest.
mean, Ethan, what do you expect? Like, Dean made a D's nuts joke last session, and it made there more hags.
So the gallows are kind of like just like.
Everything's black.
Give me a sec. I'm moving you over to this thing.
Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's 90% theory to their mind, and we're not going to be moving. It's a fucking ooze.
I need to make sure. So, Soul's here. You guys are over here. You guys are over here.
We're so far away.
You're not there.
Ah, yes, what a great scribble.
Oh, but Ellis, no, yeah, what do you expect? Doesn't make any sense, ignore me.
I mean, okay, I'll ignore you.
So yeah, you basically like the body was like kind of hanging.
Does it come with the ogre?
No, it doesn't come with the ogre. Funny if it did. So yeah, everyone roll initiative for me.
Hey, yes, black use ogre included. It's all ogre now.
Shut the fuck up.
Fucking tactics.
Here come more things to kill us now, Ellis.
Well, did we know Strahd shows back up?
Is it really worth starting the darkest dungeon music for the fucking ooze?
The black ooze!
No, please, the black pudding! Ah!
It will kill us!
No, please!
So...
Not this.
Wait, it's
not this
actually
pudding.
called the black pudding.
Yes. Yeah, like, oh no, please. Carnivorous fucking puddle, don't eat us. Lee, you forgot to roll me.
Yeah, I'm getting you up now, don't worry.
But hey!
So, first up is Alex's character. As,
Right, am I actually trapped
hang on,
or not?
It did surprise attack you first, so it's going to do its surprise attack.
Oh yeah, I wanted to engulf you, which it can't.
It can engulf you, it just does its attack. So it's just gonna, it basically like goes... Nah, it definitely doesn't hit.
No.
Hey, Austin.
Oh, if that does hit, holy hell, that would hurt.
Also, look at its ability. Austin, don't you just love this thing?
Hey, Lee.
In addition, my magical armor, one by the target.
You
Oh,
always say it's magic.
Right. Sorry, that's sort of magical
Not plus
transformation.
Doesn't count. Doesn't
Yeah,
count.
man.
Doesn't count.
Feel it.
Wait, no, because then any armor that isn't... Fuck. Fuck! My own rulings have fucked me! So, Alex, it's your turn.
And then I'm going to summon. I have the pact of the blade, so I'm going to summon my pact weapon. It states it can be any weapon I'm proficient in. And because I'm a hexblade warlock, I can use my charisma instead of my strength and dexterity to attack.
Bingo!
Therefore, I summon the pact weapon as a great sword.
Yeah. That is, yeah. So you, a massive great sword appears in your hand as you wield it.
This is what I call a shard blade.
Actually, yeah, what does it look like, Alex?
It looks unusual, almost as if it's like slightly crystalline, and it's a massive, impractically hooked blade.
Hmm.
Does it bring oaths? You hit.
Oh, I hit it.
Yep. As you slash into the thing, I need to read one of its abilities real quick.
Alex, it is a puddle of slime. I'm not
That's
really sure it has a very high armor class.
I'm really glad this is not my actual weapon here.
It doesn't state it does anything to weapons.
So as you hit it,
Oh,
it splits. You stick it and it just splits in half.
fuck. I hate this so much.
There's now 2 smaller oozes.
Ah.
So let me read how this works
Fucking
exactly.
damn it.
Splits into 2 new puddings.
How many times can it split?
I don't think there's a limit.
Until the split I think until the split pudding out to have 0 health.
Oh, okay, no. Oh, that's even worse than I thought it was.
Oh.
It splits in 2, basically 2 other puddings as you slash at it, split off of it.
Oh.
Yep.
Turn it into a hammer, turn it into a hammer, turn it into a hammer.
What's half of 85?
42 and 0.5?
Guys, I take it
85.
back. Guys, I take it back. This is well worth the darkest dungeon music.
Oh wait, those split offs have 40 health now, don't they?
Yep. So, yeah, they all act on the same turn as its turn comes up.
Well, that's horrible.
As they slink up to you, Alex. And
Ethan, can I quote you earlier on? You know, this corrosive puddle doesn't deserve the music. I think you might have spoke too soon there, boy.
Also, Alex,
Yes.
you take 4 acid damage. As you slash into it and it, like, stings at you.
Oh, did anyone notice that the orchestra really set in when when it split?
So, as all 3 of them... Actually, no. This one actually would have came off and probably went for Nobon. So this one comes after you, Nobon, as it's
They have no
slow.
intelligence. They go for whatever's closest.
Oh, never mind. Actually, yeah, one intelligence. One intelligence. It just goes for what's close. So it like slurries off onto you, Soul. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no!
So first one misses. The second one next to you is an 18 a hit. Yeah, it slurries on. It slurries onto you, like grabs you, and like starts like kind of consuming you, which allows the other one to come in and just be like.
Getting 4d4 acid damage is maybe a bit much. Sorry, 4d8.
Yeah. How much? What's that put you to there, Soul?
Dead. I'm pretty
Nothing
sure.
down.
All right. So as that's their entire turn. They come off of you, and just look over to the rest of you.
Quote, look.
Yeah. Jasenia, it's your turn.
Get my spell, look.
I will say one thing. When it splits, it counts as multiple monsters.
I hate you.
So is Alex dead?
Nope.
It's
Close.
down.
He's down.
You'll love this. I was one off instantly dying.
Oh!
Oh. I have to go get you back up.
Wait, how much health do you have?
19.
Alex, did you not apply more health from our level up?
Oh, good. Wait, did I? I don't think I. Oh,
With
good
19
point.
health, no, because I have 30.
I want to hit the big one.
Yeah, I have like.
They're just
I wanna hit the big one with
okay.
Scorching Ray.
Yeah, cool. Big one.
Scorching
No,
Ray.
6
Where's
plus.
So,
times.
yeah. Hit.
Looks like Alex forgot to do his health.
For the second one, I want to use Andrew's nat 20.
Cool. I'll let you do that. So that will be.
Twice.
I'm still
Oh, yeah.
down.
All right, yeah, and then the last one because I'm pretty sure. Unless actually no, I'm gonna take Alice's roll. Thanks.
Wait, 3. Why plus 3, Alex?
Oh,
Oh, 9, yeah.
Bonus.
Alright, minus. Yeah, it like burns up. Actually, no. It like burns up as it's just like. Yeah, as it gets hit. Anything else you want to do, Justenia?
Oh, leave the shadow.
Oh, right, Shadow.
You've
Well-
got to hide it.
Let's say it was waiting in secret and it. Oh wait, yeah, like.
It acts on its own initiative. Don't worry.
Alright, so I'm just gonna. We'll add its
I think there
initiative, and we'll just say it goes after Jasenia right now because
Okay.
I fucked up. Afterwards, it just acts after everyone.
Yeah.
After Nobon, before Nobon stuff. So, actually, yeah, no. Can you use a bonus action to command it to do things? No, you can't. Alright, so, yeah, it's your turn, Jasenia. What do you want to do?
I'll just say where I am. Honestly,
Cool.
I'm happy here.
Aquila, it's your turn. Your friend just got fucked up.
Use the blunt end.
Uh,
Wait a minute, no, your sword doesn't do slashing damage. Never mind.
Well, no, also it's a magical weapon.
It's not just that. It's because it's a fucking lightsaber.
no, it actually does do slashing damage. Have a look.
If you can kill it instantly, it doesn't matter.
Sunbeam. Let me go look at Sunblade.
No, I'm reading the. I actually brought the black pudding. I'm just reading Reaction Split, and the wording makes it sound like it splits into 2 new puddings. Not creates two new puddings.
More XP, shush.
Put it this way, it made a third attack.
Like,
would
nearly
mean
kill-
would
nearly
not
kill it.
happened.
Nearly kill it, then just keep hitting it with slashing weapons. We'll level up maximum.
Honestly, I feel like that should just like what's it slashing? It doesn't slash, it burn. Change that to radiant on both ends. I don't like that.
Radiant on both ends?
Yeah, not many things are
It's,
weak.
it's because there are some things that are outright immune.
Oh,
Yeah.
so change type over to Radiant.
Yep.
Lee, dumb question. Keep forgetting. I can actually summon cats. I should probably do that.
Actually, if you look in your animal familiars thing, you have cats that you can click and drag onto the map.
Oh, good.
There.
I wasn't sure if you'd... can they actually attack? Yes, okay.
Yeah, they're cats.
Wow, their attack is fucking terrible.
Oh yeah.
The cats, of course it is.
You'd think magical cats would be a bit better, but okay.
Go forth, my cats. Attack those corrosive puddles.
Well, you know what, Alex? I'll get rid of one of the goos because if that is how it is, I'll get rid of one of the goos and.
I'll just copy and paste that.
Yeah, and then
That's
I'll give you guys the experience for if you defeated all freaks. That's a fuck up on my part, but this thing would have like 20 health left. There you go.
Yeah, I think the logical conclusion is the one that critical hit is the one that did that is removed because logically first two, then third. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I still fucked up, but I'm probably going to go down next hit.
Yeah. I'd say you would have like 1 hit point left.
Yeah,
They do a
I'm
lot.
not.
So well, that's a little bit of retroactive going there, but like
Let's not worry.
we're not worried about it. Just continue on with it. So Aquila, it's your turn. There are only 2
I'm
puddings
so far away. Why am I at the back always?
because you're all walking away from this thing.
Oh,
Because Lee put us so far away. Far away now, far away now, far away.
God damn. Why was this out of 30 feet?
Is there nothing you can do to make the blade longer? It's literally made of light.
Nah.
No.
Shit.
Least I can do is like double dash and maybe like distract it by
Can
standing.
you charge?
Could I charge?
Did you follow that?
I mean, I do have a plan.
Lee, can I charge?
There's a feat for it.
Oh,
So, Ellis, does your idea involve a cat?
right.
No.
I'm just double dash up to here.
There's a feat for it that gives you like actually honestly Austin, you might want to get Charger. It's really good.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna just double dash up to here, so take maybe some aggro off Alex.
You're a bigger target.
I'm a smaller target, but bigger target.
New puddings. Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Alright, it's a Shadow's turn.
It slinks across the ground.
It drags itself across the ground a bit like the Dementors and then fucking like attempts to devour this thing. Strength gain.
22 hits. And I need. Oh! Alright, I'm gonna say this one has a -3.
Check its strength right now.
16.
Oh,
I
that's
know.
strong.
Yeah, they're grip.
Yeah.
So yeah, like this thing like slinks up, grabs at it, and the pudding actually loses a bit of the blackness and goes gray. Naban, your turn. Move there.
Yeah, Lee, how do cones work again? It's like...
I'll draw it. It's fucking stupid.
It's like this, isn't it?
So how big? No, how big's the cone?
15 foot.
You're gonna hit me too.
I have a thing for that.
No, it works like that.
That's
That
how-
is not a fucking cone.
That's how cones work.
Those are stairs.
That's a cone. It's just the cone is the cone
It's
is just.
not.
It would make more sense if I was
on.
standing here, but yeah.
It's
I mean, on
relative
the
to
plus
form.
side, I hit them anyway.
Yeah. You hit Soul. Bad guy.
I can use my meta magic to not hit him with the remaining sorcery point I have.
Yeah.
And Thunder Wave.
Thunder damage 3. That kills the top one.
Wow, I rolled garbage.
Yeah, it would kill the top one anyway. So I'm just gonna. So yeah, you kill the top one, and then I'll roll for the second one. Oh fuck me!
Well,
Takes
then
half
that
damage. So 4, 2. So yeah, like you slap at it. One of them just dispersed and covers Ocean. The other one like jiggles like a flan a little bit and just goes. Soul, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to. Well,
Rips Robin out of there.
I recommend just cantrip it.
well, first I go back away.
You have to make a disengage action or you can do an attack of opportunity.
Okay, in that case, Eldritch Blast in the face.
That works.
You have disadvantage at this range.
Yeah, you have disadvantage because you're within like 5 feet of it.
Oh,
Uh,
that's
yeah, that's why you don't do range combat in close quarters.
Oh, is
There's
that-
19 feet space around it.
Actually,
Weirdly enough, that would still hit.
Yes, it would. Actually, you can't miss with Eldritch Blast, Alex. So yeah, you hit it.
oh,
Even getting a natural 1 doesn't matter.
As you just like blast at it, and chunks of it spatter across the floor.
It jiggles like a flan again.
So, Black Pudding's turn. It would go for its meal, but it just got attacked by something scary from this way, so it's just gonna go kill that thing.
Ah!
It tries to eat you. It just goes... Don't think that hits.
My fucking god. My armor class is 13.
Although, let's be fair, if it did hit you.
Oh, actually, I would survive.
I mean, yeah, but the
Fair.
thing,
Everyone's stats are rather silly.
yeah, but the thing is, like, holy shit, they hit like fucking trucks.
They don't hit often, so they have like a +3 or
Also,
something.
Ellie, do you see now why that spell I sent you was that feat I sent you was really shit?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go over a feat after this. Okay, I'm going to cast. Just bring up my spells, will you?
Sure.
Actually, they have a +5.
I'll use Toll the Dead. Why
Go.
not?
Toll the Dead.
Toll.
God, man, this thing's wisdom save does suck.
Wait. It rolled a 17 and a 0.
Your spell save is actually only 15, so
You what?
technically
Check
that.
it. Check it.
No, yeah, because it would be 8 plus 10 plus proficiency plus 5 for intelligence, so it is 15.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's correct. Sorry. Either way, it does succeed. Oh wait, was it? Yeah, it does succeed. So unfortunately, it does not take any damage, but like it jiggles a bit, but it doesn't seem to deform.
It does that a lot.
Nabon, it is your cat's turn.
Well, I mean, they're cats.
Do they attack?
Yes, I might as well. I'm just gonna have them distracted.
Fuck me.
With their slashing damage?
God. Damn it.
It's not enough slashing damage, I know for a fact. You need at least 10 slashing damage to pull its effect.
You say that.
I
You
believe.
say that, but that's just tempting fate.
Lightning
no,
or
there's no,
slashing,
there's
hit any.
No, because they only deal 1 damage.
You hit both, they deal 2 damage, as which it then turns into a tiny ooze. No, it turns
Oh, let
into
me
a
try
small
this.
creature,
No, hold on.
and then splits again.
Into a much larger ooze.
This one who has half of 28, which is 11.
Sorry, Ellen, I'm just trying to get it to...
It won't roll the damage? Like
Yeah.
It's so shit it won't roll it.
that? Hey,
Well,
Ellis,
then
I rolled the damage, you're good.
Well then
You
again,
click on the word that says claws.
it is 1d1.
I am, and it's just not doing it.
In the chat. See?
Oh, that's so unintuitive.
Oh yes.
Stop. Stop, you fiend. No, stop. Ah!
Look at all the damage!
I'd like to argue that maybe as a necromancer my cats would be a bit stronger, but we'll work on that later, I guess.
We'll work on that later, because like you do get a lot of these though.
No, actually, I don't.
Alright, so the
Just
GM
my
rolls-
proficiency bonus in cats.
The GM rolls a billion damage and Oshin rolls an error.
So Aquila, it's your
Quick
turn.
attack.
You roll missing no.
Okay, I will just mosey on down to this ooze and let it have a bad time when I use the new sun sword and hit it.
You got a nice flake. You hit.
I hit. Let's see the damage.
9 radiant and oh no 10 because you're doing oh, I hate that. It doesn't set it up properly, so it's 10.
No, you can change it yourself.
10 plus 4. Oh no, yeah, no, that's so. Wait, what? 10 plus
You'll need.
plus
Yeah.
2.
Lee, it is just 19 damage, remember, because there's no crit, it's not dealing with that.
No, that's not a crit. That is the.
No, that's my... No, I know, I said that. I thought you were confused about the fact I went 9 and 10 in the 2 boxes.
Wait, should be doing radiant force damage, shouldn't it?
What?
Radiant force damage, what should be doing, not slashing.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, okay, 19. Okay, yeah, so you slash at it and go. Oh, right, it's radiant and radiant. Okay, that's what confused me. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, the first
Yeah,
one.
you
You told her to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I know I told him to do that. It threw me off guard because I was expecting it to be differently.
Hey Oshin, would you mind just putting down radiant and force damage instead?
Yeah, force damage and then radiant, because it makes it easier.
It's because it's a magical like insertion, not insertion.
Radiant
So-
slash force.
Jasenia, it's your turn.
That's not. It's
Shadow's turn.
It goes up and attempts to fall the one of the guys.
Brick.
It touches him with his hands.
Hits.
Gives him the magic touch.
-9, and then -4. So. Alright, that's its turn as it, like, grabs at it, and then... Oh. I did that to your shadow. You kill it. As the black pudding turns into a vaporous dust. Nabon, your turn again.
Oh no, that's gonna turn into a shadow.
Disengage action.
No, hold on.
If you use a saving throw spell against the ooze, it like, you know, the whole like close quarters doesn't matter.
I think if I have anything that works like that.
I can help. I can tell you. I know all the spells in the game by this point.
This thing's pretty dead, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Very
I mean,
good.
can I just use magic missile? It hits anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything. Basically, what he was suggesting. So that's -5. Do another 2. Remember, magic missile does. Yeah, you kill it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just pops into a gooey flesh as you get.
I shoot magical cats out of my hands.
As I need to cut. I think that's where we'll end the session today.
No, fuck you. Let's go to the fucking village.
No, I kind of need, and I am feeling unwell for now.
So yeah, I'll finish. I'll do the calculations for experience for you guys.
So how many oozes did we kill?
3, because you do count them.
No. We did 4 because you said you'd count that 5.
Alright, so it'd be 100 times 4 divided by 6. You each gain 733 experience.
Yeah. Weapon it to me.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait for Alex to do what he always does, which is
Yeah.
Which is what?
Oh, you usually do the math in the chat.
Sorry, I got zoomed out for 1 second. What math am I supposed to do?
You
703, right?
703 experience is what you gain for this fight.
Apparently my EXP reset to 0 for some reason.
Well,
That's our new XP value. 2111.
Thank you.
okay, 2,101.
That was a level up.
Is that experience each?
Yeah. No, that's our new experience value. Not how much we
total
get.
for everyone. I'm gonna put that in for everyone.
Right.
I'm looking up whether or not, like, leveling character advancement. Nope, you're still a bit off from level 4. You're about 600 off from level 4. So yeah, how did everyone find today's session?
It's cool.
Good.
Fun.
Sweet.
Now we're
Very
just
annoying
like,
when Andrew disappeared, but still.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching this episode of Curse of Strahd. We will see you next time when we go to the Visconti village.
Yeah.
Whatever their name is. See ya.
Bye.
Wait. We said we needed to do something first.
Oh, we'll do it later.
We'll do it later. Look, I'll upload a video before this. So if you're watching this at the end, there should have been a video before this in my playlist explaining who.
But there probably won't be.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Bye.
we were actually going to go for characters, remember?
Yeah. I
Oh,
know.
shut up, Austin.
I know. We'll do a video.
Oh,
I'll get a
right.
video of each of your guys' characters and I'll put it in a playlist before this one. Goodbye, everyone.
Individually?
Bye-bye.
Individually, yeah.
Okay.